today I'll show about the format specifier. Okay. So what is format specifier? Just see the screen there. For integer, how we write in the programming? int. Int means what? Integer. So for integer, there is a special symbol. Okay, there is a symbol in any programming language. It is what? Percentile D. It is called as what? Percentile D. Or we can even use a symbol called as what? Percentile I also. So integer can be represented in the symbol format is what? Percentile D or percentile I. Then for float, percentile F. For float, it is what? Percentile F. For string, percentile. This will be common for C language, Java language, and Python. So have you seen any other languages previously? Okay. First thing. First thing. My branch. Branch. Easy, yeah, then C language. Okay. At least same was not seen. This C not okay, because this will be common. Now basically, we are not asking C in depth to Java in depth. Okay. Have you seen at least? Does it mean like total not blank and second program become blank? This should be the reason why we are running this things. So what are different between that concept and this concept? Why people are choosing Python? That's the only difference here. Okay. So for integer we can use percentile D or percentile I. For float percentile F and for string percentile S. Okay. Then let us try to use in the program now. Okay. So line number 1 is what type? Line number 1. Multi-line comment. Okay. Then line number 2 to 7 is also what? Multi-line comment. Okay. Now A is what type? Integer. D float. C string. If I do now, how will I get the answer? Think once and tell me. Different lines or same line? Same line with what one space there. So type a what? Integer. Integer space float space string. Shortcut key for opening terminal window. To open terminal window, we also have a shortcut. Control button. Then press the negation symbol will say. Okay. Some people say negation. In the mathematics, what symbol? Negation. In programming languages, we can use the word called as tilde. TILDA. Make a note of this one. This is the shortcut for opening or close the terminal window. Open or close the terminal window. Where are we getting the Python answers? In which window? Terminal window. Copy it. So control plus tilde is the shortcut for what? Opening or closing the terminal window. See, normally I can run this and I can get the open the terminal window. But I can press control and tilt button there. Control tilt button. First of all, I want to remove this stuff. How can I remove? Type the what? TLS. Full form? Clear screen. Now run the code. So I'm getting the answer is what? Int, then float, then string. Because the answer of question is what? Int. Second one, float. Third one, int. Now, if I want to print 5, how I can print A? Just I want to answer 5. I don't know the type of it. I just want answer as what 5 on the output. So A is the variable, 5 is the value stored in it. If I print A now, what is the output now? 5. 5 came. This is the one way of printing. Another way is what I can keep in the single quote percentile D. Then which variable you want to pass? I want to print the variable A. So here for the percentile A, or you can even use the word. Some people use the word called as what? Percentile. What word? Percentile. We can even use the word called as modulo. What is the other one we can use? Modulo. Make a note of it. We can say percentile, or we can even say modulo. Because in the upcoming days, just few minutes ago, you'll understand why do we say modulo. What does modulo mean? Any idea? Why? Because this mod symbol will give us a reminder. Okay, so separate topic. Okay, but now remember, we can say the word percentile, or we can even say say the word modulo. Okay, so here percentile means what here? Integer I want to print, but which variable? Suppose if I have here one more there, suppose f equal to 7. Now I want to print in the output 5 or 7. If I keep here a now, it means what? I want to print the integer value what? 5. But suppose if I keep here f, it means what? I want to print the variable what? F value what is 7. Okay, that is why you're passing your mod A, B, C. Like, okay, getting the idea? Okay, this is one way. Okay. Now, we can use percentile D, or we can even use what? Percentile. Okay, run the code. Now, print B will give me what answer now? 6.7. Okay. Now coming to yesterday's topic. Coming to what now? Yesterday's topic. Suppose if I write here now, print float of A. What is the answer of this one? Friday class topic only, okay? 5.0. Correct. Run the code. Okay. Now, if I use this one, what do you think answer I'll get now? Okay, now you have to understand it. So when I use percentile F, what is the value of B? 6.7. 6.7 will come. But when I'm using percentile F, after point there will be 6 zeros. How many zeros? 6 zeros. But already one space occupied there, 7 occupied. So how many zeros will come now? 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us see the output ones. A1, how many zeros? 5 zeros. Suppose example, if I have a 6.77. Now how many zeros after point? 4. 6.77, 4. Got it? Okay. But I just want only one value. Like I want just want 6.7 there. Then what you'll do? 0.1f. What you'll do there? 0.1f. Means what? After this 6, I'll be getting only one decimal point. What will be the answer now? 6.7. Okay. If I use 0.2f and 0.3f. So line number 16 answer 6.70. Line number 6.7. 20. Got it? You want to make it note down now or later? Use brain, focus here, or come offline, okay? Okay. See, if the total dumb means I cannot help, please, okay? So here value is what here? 6.7. If I normally use percentile f, what will be the value after point? How many zeros actually? 6 zeros, but only one space occupied. 6.7, 5 zeros. But if I have no suppose 0.1 f, means what? After the 6 point, I want only one value. That's why I get the what? 0.1 f. So after point, I'll be getting only one value. So the answer will be what now? 6.7. But if I keep now 0.2 f, what is already value? 6.7. So the answer will be what now? 6.70. If I keep 0.3 f, 6.720 zeros. If I keep suppose here 13, then 6.7, how many zeros? 12 zeros. Okay. So those are listening online, please focus. Okay. Okay. Take your 1 minute time. Okay, not 1 minute time. Take. Okay. Take 30 seconds time. Pen, paper. What are the answers of line number 20, 21, 22, 23? Okay, done. So what is the answer of line number 20? 5.0. So when I convert that into what float, I will be getting as 5.0. When you convert the 5 into string, will the value change or same? Same. Now, when I write percentile left, what is the answer now? 5 point, how many zeros? 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I write point F, 5.0. So always when you're getting the questions, you should try like this. Then run the codes. Either your answers are matching or not matching. 0.1 F. After decimal, how many points you want? One value you want. So decimal, after decimal, you want 1 0. So what is your 0.1 F I wrote means what? 5.0. Okay. Nothing. So always don't write the code, then run the code. Okay. There are some programs. I'll tell you what are the programs. You have to run the code, then understand. Because every program is not like we are understanding. Okay. But basic program, first you have to at least write the code. This code already written there. Try to think what will be the answer, then check whether you're guessing the answers are matching or not. Because this kind of will come. So for example, like this question will come in the exam. That time system may not be available to you or anything not be available. Now MCQs will be given there. Answer of line number what 220 will be what? Okay, like the question will be asked. Be ready. What will be the answer of this one? Line number 26 answer. It's line number 27. 6.8. Okay. Now let me see what will tell the answer. You tell me. The speaking was for topic done. Okay. Going to tell the answer. See, hello is what type? Can we convert some text or words into int or float? No. Then what would be the error? Type error. So why? Because hello is a string, they are converting into what type? Int type. So the type error, type a hello value. Value, because hello is a value which are trying to convert into what type? Int type. That's why value error in value literal for int with base is 10. Okay, can we convert into float again? Again, we get the what? Value error could not convert string to float. Okay. P is equal to what type first of all? What type it is? String. Can I convert that into int and float? Friday class, then practice on Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sunday not done means you can't be able to tell the answers. So when the string is having an integer value, directly we can convert to int and float. Okay. Remember what we discussed in the past topic plus present topic. It can be day one topic or day two topic like that. Okay. In the Python, if you're missing first 2 days also, it's okay because those topics will be again covered over here. For example, now we have covered this topic in the type conversion and type casting, but the concept was over there or no? Again, we are using in the next day. Okay, like these topics will be using the Python there. So when I'm converting to int 5.0, when I'm converting to float to 5.0. Okay. When a string is having a float value, directly converting to int possible? No. So again, they get their what? Value error. Because when a string is having a float value, directly converting to float is what? Directly converting to int is not possible. Then how? We are taking one variable, storing the float value in it. Then we are converting into what type? Integer. So when I convert to float, the answer is what? 4.7. Now I'm storing the variable what? H. Now I'm converting that H into what type of integer. So the answer will be what now here? 4. Okay. So simple topic and hard topic. So percentile D, percentile I for what? Integer. Percentile F for float. Percentile 0.2F means how many after value? Suppose the value is 6. 6.20. Percentile less than what? Thing. Okay. Now come to your what? Variables concept. Because till now you have seen, like I'm using like this, a is equal to 4, a is equal to 4. But what is a is equal to 4? How can I know that a is my variable? Or can I write like this also? Suppose r, example, r w space y equal to 8. Can I my variable have like this name? Yes or no? I may have a doubt. Example, I have done this concept, but I don't know now. My variable can start with a r, w r, can have a space, no space. We don't know. Okay. So now we are going to see what rules of a variable. Rules of a variable. Okay, very, very important. Listen carefully. Simple. Alphabet. In alphabet are how many types? 2 types. Uppercase and lowercase. Uppercase is what? Capital letters. Lowercase is what? Small letters. Alphabet. Then we can only use one special symbol in the variable. That is what? Underscore. Okay. We can only use one special symbol in the programming for the variable. That is what? Underscore. Underscore can be used in the C language, Java also, and in the Python also. Okay, this variable concept, type conversion, type casting will be same for all programming languages, but data type will be different. Okay, so alphabet underscore. Last is what now? Numeric. Numeric means what? Number. Okay, this is a small chart I'm making now. Starting, start, middle, end. Okay, start, middle, end. See, a variable can start with what? Alphabet. Alphabet can be at the starting, it can be in the middle, it can be at the end. Then underscore. Underscore can be the starting, middle, and at the end. But your variable cannot start with what? Number. Your variable cannot start with what? Number. But your number can be in the middle and at the end. Make the same diagram. Because if I give it a line wise, how many lines will happen? 5 lines, 6 lines will happen. But diagram, very easy. And finally note, before the class, it should be in the lab 1 hour, after class 1 hour. Example, I may start at example exactly 4. If you're coming late, what happens? 10 minutes topic or 5 minutes topic will miss. So make a habit, if you're coming offline, be in the lab before 1 hour, and after class, make a habit of sitting at least 1 hour. Because after going home, after going hostel, you know, I know how the environment will be there. One month struggle or no struggle in life. Anyone here? 22 pass out. 22 pass out. 22 hours. Because yesterday 18 companies have given the jobs. You can check once. Preciousvoice.com. Okay. But apply. Apply. Okay. Copy them. So let us practically. So alphabet can be where? Starting, middle, and end. Underscore, starting, middle, and end. But variable cannot start with what? Number. But number can be where? Middle and at the end. One more you have to make a note. Variable should not contain space between them. Variable, no space. Means what? Suppose example, if I want to write like this, a space b equal to 2. This is not possible. But I can write like this, a b equal to 2. Yes or no? Because having here what space there? Space is not possible. But I can write like this, a b equal to 2, or I can write like this also, underscore a b underscore a underscore b equal to 2. It's all valid. So check them. Copy. Okay. Now tell me if I have a variable or anything value. How can I check what data type it is by using what method? If I want to know data type of any variable, of anything, of any value, how can I know? By using a method called as what? Type. Because in the question the answer is there. By using a type, we can know what data type it is. If it is int, float, float. Okay. Similarly, we can know a variable is valid or invalid by using a method called as is identifier. What I can use? Is identifier. It is one method which will help us to know the variable declared by you is valid or invalid. Make a note of this one. Is identifier. It is a method which will help us to know it is a method which will help us to know it is a method which will help us to know the variable declared. It is a method which will help us to know the variable declared is valid or invalid. Variable declared is valid or invalid. Okay, now listen this very carefully. The variable part tomorrow I'll tell you, but listen to this one carefully. Okay, so you have seen one data type called as bool. Bool contains two things. What are those two things? True or false. T uppercase or lowercase? Remaining on what? Lowercase. So bool contain two things, true and false. Similarly, in the Python, when you are seeing the word is, you are getting the answer in terms of boolean. So if the answer is correct, example, my variable can start with alphabet A. Correct or not? So if it is correct, I'll be getting the answer as true. If it is wrong, I'll be getting the answer as what? Make a note of this. If the variable is valid, we get the answer as true. If the variable is not valid, we get the answer as what? False. Okay. Now just see the screen there just for 2 minutes. I'll stop this, okay, because tomorrow again I'll continue this topic. Now just see the screen for 2 minutes. Here, print. How will you check? Print in single quotes or double quotes you can keep. And then keep a dot is identifier. Okay, this is a shortcut. Shortcut for pasting the same thing below. Alt shift down arrow key. So can a variable start with alphabet A? Yes. Can I start with underscore? Yes. Can I use dot at the starting? Dot I can use. Who told dot I can use? The only special symbol which we can use is what? Underscore. Other than underscore, you cannot use any other special symbol. Other symbol, dot symbol, cannot be used. Then can a variable have a space between them? No. Can a variable start with a number? No. So the answer of first one is what? True. Next one? True. False. Now run the code once. Check your answers are matching. Okay. But can a variable be at the middle or at the last number? In the middle or the last? Yes. So the last answer is coming through. Okay. Can a variable now suppose here? Okay. Yeah. Now answers are all what now? Run once. So what's your task? You just check this one. Okay. Remaining depth I'll go in detail the tomorrow class about the variables. So register told what rules and format specifier. Okay. Yeah. Any doubt till here? Let me know once. Okay. I'm stopping till here. Let me know any